they harden and your coil turns into like a brick. So they'll turn to New Bright and spray it on there and watch that grease melt away. But you still have to understand the application. You got to know what type of coil it is. So anytime you need heavy foam, if you have a heavily soiled condensing unit, and you know it's not microchannel, you know it's traditional tube and fin, copper tube with aluminum fins on the coil, that's when you know you can turn to a high foaming brightener. And what do we wear when we're using high foaming brighteners?
Protected gear.
Protected gear, yeah. So this just shows an example, if you guys have never cleaned a coil, at how much foam you can actually get on this. So you foam it out, let it sit, rinse it. When you're cleaning, you need to hose down all of the foam, even on the ground or the rooftop. You don't stop hosing until you see no more bubbles. The minute you see no more bubbles, the New Bright is now neutralized, it is now completely safe, and it is actually a USDA approved biodegradable cleaner. But you have to fully dilute it to where the bubbles are going. And I'm going to skip through, this is just, again, talks about New Bright. This is just showing, okay, here's New Bright, here's a competitive blue coil cleaner. It does foam like crazy. And maybe one day towards the end of, I don't know if this is allowed, so you can tell me, no, we can't do that, or yes, we can. Towards the end of this class, or whenever you guys get into the service side, I'll come back and bring a bunch of chemicals and you guys can have fun spraying coils or whatever. I don't know if you're allowed to do that here.
I can't see any reason why not. Personally, I just do the first 3 modules which don't get into the service aspect of things.
Okay.
I don't know, George would probably be better to answer that question. There you go. Because these guys are further into it and more advanced and so they.
Okay. And when you are cleaning a coil, a lot of times when I do a coil cleaning class with contractors who do it every single day, I bring a chemical and I go, you guys have fun. I don't want the liability of me messing with all of their coils. So I give it to them and say, here, have at it. I can't count the contractors that the minute they get to the coil, they start spraying like this, right? At the top, back and forth. Or they start here and they start going down. There's no right or wrong way, but there are some suggestions. If I start spraying my New Bright at the top and it starts foaming right away, it starts running down, right? I can't see if I actually got every part of that coil yet. So if you actually start your cleaning at the bottom, back and forth, now it's foaming below you and you're assuring that you're getting the complete surface of that coil. And it's like, oh, that's not a bad idea. I'm not saying you have to do it that way, but it does seem to make a little bit more sense to start at the bottom and work your way up so that you're getting the full surface of that coil. So I'm going to skip through a lot of this just because, again, you know, these are the brighteners. The other thing you need to look for is when it comes time to clean a coil, can I use this indoor and outdoor? Is it only for use outdoors? Is it only for use indoor? Well, yeah, it's actually on most of our labels. So if you look at the EVAP foam no rinse, what's that a picture of? You guys see it? Yeah, that's your EVAP coil. So this tells you this is for indoor use. Does it mean you can't use it? Yeah, you can use outdoor, but it's specifically designed for indoor use. If you look at the Blackhawk, this is actually great for kitchen applications. You see a few different type of coils. This one's indoor or outdoor. A lot of them are indoor outdoor. If you look at the New Bright, you see a package unit. It's going to tell you outdoor. When you look at the pictures on our gallons, you will see a condensing unit, an evap coil, or both. That's your indicator on whether it's for use indoor or outdoor. Trying to make it really, really easy for you to use. The Cal-Bright is our only brightener that is actually designed for indoor and outdoor use, has a little bit of a lower dilution